listen over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's your girl, Owamie aka Miss Fair Focal, bring back for all entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, was definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe, never hit the bell. I am so love you, and do not forget follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter as at boldly Owamie. Now, my ninjas, if you want to know why we were not here the whole week, there's a video that is up. You lot know. I'ma explain to you guys. It's over 30 minutes. Just go out there, watch it, and you will understand why there were no videos this week. But anyway, we all know the elections have happened. So load shedding 100% is about to come back. You know, I mean, don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Because it is, Shibabanke. It actually is. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just give you guys sort of like, you know, the stats of what the results are actually saying right now. Or the last stats that I actually saw as being recorded. And we also want to talk about why MK, Jay-Z, Jacob Zuma, even did better than EFF at this point. Now, obviously, things can still change, but we're going to talk about, you know, the stats that are actually there right now. Now, right now, I'm going to go and read, like, obviously, only just the top 5. And the ANC is leading 41%, almost 42, with 3.6 million views. The DA comes in second with 1.9 million votes. MK, Jacob Zuma, comes in third with just over 1 million votes. And EFF is actually number 4 with 824,000 votes. IFP is spot number 5 with 247,000, right? Now, I did see that a lot of people have been, you know, talking about like how MK came in and it went above EFF. EFF has been here for years, right? And mind you guys, you should also remember that Malema was also part of the ANC. Now, the votes, you know, but in MK has gotten a lot of votes, especially from KZN. It is leading by far. And when I say by far, I'm talking about like 3 times as much as ANC got votes that side, or almost, right? So in KZN, it has over 600,000 votes, where else, you know, ANC has got just over 200,000, which is 273, and then IFP has got 229, and then DA has got 212, and EFF, EFF only has 35,000 votes from KZN. Only 35,000 votes. I think that, you know, obviously at this point, we can all just agree that ain't nobody gonna be complaining anymore. Okay, like we are voting. This is what we want for ourselves. So no complaints, right? ANC can go ahead and continue just the looting and whatever. They are winning. Like, in my personal opinion, I have a feeling that obviously ANC is still going to continue ruling, you know. But I think that let's go and dissect what I believe is the reason why the EFF is losing. The EFF, in my personal opinion, is losing because of their stance when it comes to foreigners. You know, that is the actual reason. Now, I'm not going to place a video here because I don't know which platform that was from, but I'm going to go ahead and play it for you guys. You know, the audio from this video, Malema, that he was talking. So let's go.
But I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared to take a platform and say foreigners must go home. I would rather not be a president of South Africa. I'll be a president of my children at home. We'll practice cabinet there. No, I don't want. I must go and tell these hungry Zimbabweans to live here. And when I tell them to leave, I send them to where? To die. EFF. But
So, also Mbuyiseni also tweeted, and this is a tweet from 2020, where he says, "Our vision is definitely not to put South Africans first." That's exactly what he started with. No, we put black people first. SA's first narrative seeks to divert a confrontation of white domination, so that you think problems of SA are foreigners. No, do not be fooled. Our problem is white domination. Hashtag EFF must rise. Like literally, if you're gonna come to us and your first statement is, our vision is definitely not to put South Africans first, you have lost it for me already. Nje. You have already lost it. I think that it's really honestly sad to see the EFF go down. Like it has literally, it is going down, it really is. And that's my personal opinion. And it's because of the stance when it comes to foreigners. Now, do South Africans not love foreigners? I think that we do. I think we're constantly, obviously accused of the Z word, but majority of us are not. But obviously, if we have got South Africans that are stealing, we're going to be angry towards them. And so same thing as we have thieves that are foreigners or people that are terrorizing people, we have to fight for ourselves. Every single country, guys, they put their people first. From what I know, every single country puts their people first. Now, why the hell would we put EFF up in there when we know they ain't about to come here and put us first? He talks about how if he's sending the hungry Zimbabweans back home, they're going to die. Why? Don't they have a government of their own? Why are they not also fighting for their own rights so that they do not die in Zimbabwe? Because that's their home. Because you cannot bring visitors into a household that is dirty. The first thing that we need to do is clean up South Africa as South Africans. Then we can talk about open borders and having everyone come in and everything like that. But not putting South Africans first. South Africans, as South Africans, we can't vote for that. And I think that the heartbreaking part is the fact that I feel like the EFF had so much potential. This is young people that are still strong. Obviously, they are very educated, definitely more educated than those old people in the ANC, majority of them. So they could definitely do a lot for our country, but I really do not know if his fight with the white dominance is just so much more than even him actually having to love us as South Africans. I don't know. Like personally, for me, I literally do not know if it is a matter of Africa as a continent is coming together and actually saying, listen, we are all cleaning our countries, so that even if someone is in Zimbabwe, they don't leave Zimbabwe because they're hungry. They leave Zimbabwe because they just want to come to South Africa. If someone is in Nigeria, Tanzania, wherever, they come to South Africa not because they're hungry, but because they just want to come here. And it could be a place where even me as Owamie, as South African, if I choose to say I'm going to go to Zim, my lifestyle is still going to be the same. So personally, I don't it breaks my heart to actually see the EFF crumble. I have a friend of mine, she's constantly dressed up in ANC, and she's and I'm like, wow, you're such a ANC. And she's like, when I go there to vote, I'm going to vote for EFF. You think I'm going to vote for ANC? But she's fully clothed in ANC, and in the public, everybody believes that this girl is going to vote for the ANC. But obviously, she shares with us because we're friends. She's like, hell no, I'm voting for the EFF. This is just a front. And I think that's exactly what's happening with EFF. They've got a lot of members that are there. They wear red. They like the benefits. But when they go vote, they're definitely not voting for the EFF because the results are not lying. The results are there. People are actually voting. And even if it was a matter of, the EFF was running there but a bit failed, it wouldn't be with such large numbers. MK just started now. Was it not even this year, this thing? But it already has beat EFF. I think Julius Malema needs to sit down and go back to the drawing board and maybe also talk to his members. Have them vote within them. Do they all support this whole, foreigner, whatever? And if they don't, I think he needs to change motto because he was definitely going the right direction, but then now it's just shukukuku because of the stance that he has when it comes to like, the foreigners and everything. Because we cannot lie, guys. South Africa is a mess right now because of South Africans and foreigners that are here, but at least with South Africans, their fingerprints are everywhere. They get to catch them fast. But foreigners, especially illegal foreigners, you cannot get them anyway. Do you understand? And so, of course, we're not going to vote for that. And I've said it publicly, like up until the EFF can change their stance on that, they will never see my vote. Never. But it breaks my heart, honestly, to just see the EFF like go down like this because, wow, this is such a huge embarrassment. They had that event and it was so good. The show up was crazy. It was that moment when, he was standing up and fighting forever. But when it comes to the elections, people are not voting. But yeah, I do hope that they will definitely change. However, at this point, it seems like ANC is winning. So load shedding is about to come back. The corruption is about to be on another level. Of course, you guys know security in South Africa is about to go to zero because Big Girl is not going to come out here and play with us, honey, okay? They're going to go out there and sleep while South Africa is in shambles. But yeah, we voted. So ain't nobody gonna be complaining. Voting for change, this is the change we want, right? Sharp. Anyway, I love you, ninjas. Stay blessed. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.